So, government objective is done. We've talked about them. Now, how do they intervene in the economy? That's what we want to talk about now. So yeah, government uses different tools to intervene in an economy. They ranges from taxes, subsidies, regulations, and provisions. These are things government use. We call them tools, economic tools. These are things government would use whenever they want to intervene in the economy. So we're starting with taxation. So government can intervene by collecting taxes. So for taxes, we're talking about maybe direct taxes or indirect taxes. So for direct taxes, these are taxes on income or profit. Taxes that you have to pay directly to government because you have produced something or because you have earned certain amount of money. So government charges taxes. Why the government charges this tax? Government are charging this tax so that they can use it for public financing. Sometimes when government wants to correct market failure, they increase taxes to discourage you from producing products that is harmful to the society. I think by collecting tax is clear.
Yeah.
So we have direct tax and indirect taxes. For indirect tax, it's a tax paid to an intermediary. So you're not paying that tax directly to government. You are paying it through maybe the shops that you buy from. So they will remit it to government account. That's why we call it indirect taxes. So they are taxes on consumption. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
So that's the first way in which government will intervene in the market. So for income tax, they say income tax can be, so for income tax, government uses income tax to reduce the gap between the rich and the poor. So if government wants to reduce income inequality, they could charge progressive tax or they increase minimum wage. We'll get there anyway. So, but I think taxation is clear. You have to pay taxes so that government can use that money for public financing. The second one, by paying social welfare. Government can also intervene in the society by paying social welfare like unemployment benefit, those that are not employed, those that don't have a job. Government pay them. This is what we call transfer payments. Transfer payments are payments that you receive without any output. You receive it, you are not producing anything, but you receive that payment. We call it transfer payment. So government can also use this to intervene in the society.
Yes.
Those that don't have a job, government have to help them. So give them unemployment benefits.
Yes.
Is it clear? That's another way. The third one, providing subsidy or grants. Government can also subsidize for firms to reduce the price, the cost of production, or to be able to encourage consumption. So for subsidy is just a help from government, a financial help from government to reduce the cost of production for firms so that they can produce at a reduced cost, which means we can be able to buy at a reduced price. This is still government intervention. Government can use taxes to intervene. Government can use social welfare to intervene. Government can use subsidy or grants to intervene in the market. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? The next one. Government care about for the environment too. The environment we have. They have to protect the environment. So government protects the environment from pollution and the rest. But that one is part of aims anyway. So we go on to the next one, which is public provision. Government comes up with companies, state companies like government hospital, government schools. These are companies. Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance. People work there, yes or no? So these companies are produced, these companies are established to help the people. So those things that the free market cannot do, government must ensure that they do it. So the provision of the services that the free market cannot produce or provide, the goods that the free market cannot produce, government must come up with companies to produce them.
Yes.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
By operating government departments directly. So the government can directly provide services such as education and healthcare. So government can have the Department for Education, Department for Healthcare, to take care of the education and healthcare of the people, because these two things are necessities. Clear?
Yes.
The next one, by imposing laws and providing consumer protection. If there are no laws, consumers will be vulnerable. Producers will do us the way they like. They will charge higher prices. Then there's nobody we want to talk to. So with government coming up with laws to protect consumers, it reduces the undoing of firms.
Yes.
So that is how government will come up to intervene when producers are charging exorbitant prices.
Yes.
Is it clear? The next one, by representing the interests of the citizens globally. The government of Libya, when there is meetings around the world must represent the interest of Libya. So whatever they have to discuss globally, they have to discuss it in favor of the Libyans. So the government of Libya will represent Libya. So when the government of Libya represents Libya in the continent or globally, they have to represent them with the interest, putting into mind the interest of the Libyans, the welfare of the Libyans. They must represent that. Clear? By acting during emergencies. So sometimes there is tsunami, there is earthquake, and these things. So when these things happen, it is the duty, it is the responsibility of the government to act, to donate, to give emergency supplies to people that are vulnerable at that time. They intervene to that way.
Yes.
You get it? By redistributing income. That's another one. When you talk about redistribution of income, it comes when there is efficiency in the free market. Efficiency in the free market means things are working well in the free market. So, in the free market, those that are able to read the market signal, those entrepreneurs that are able to take the risk, they enjoy the most. They make more money. So those that are unable to take the risk, that cannot read the market signal, they don't understand how to read the market signal, they are worst off. So government will try to reduce their risk. Government will try to help them. So what will government do? Government will come up with maybe minimum wage or progressive taxation. Get the point here?
Yes, how?
In the free market, entrepreneurs that are able to read the signal, they make more money. Those that are unable, they don't make money. They are vulnerable. So the labor market favors some people, do not favor other people. It favors those that are able to take huge risk. They make huge money. Those that are unable to take the risk, they don't make money. So the income stays with some people. It doesn't go round.
Yes.
The income doesn't go around. So what will government do? Government come up with two policies. Either minimum wage, which means government will set a price for labor, which you as an employer, you must not pay less. So that those that are receiving lesser amount of money as salary, can increase.
Yes.
Get the point here?
Yes.
The free market, there's income inequality. Government has to solve this problem. To solve this problem, government can use two policies to solve them. Either through minimum wage or progressive taxation. For minimum wage, government will tell employers, will mandate it for employers not to pay less than specific amount to their employees. With this, the living standard of employees becomes better. That's the first one. The second one is through progressive taxation. For progressive taxation, this means the more income you make, if your income increases, the tax you have to pay will increase. So, as your income increases, that you are paying more taxes, those taxes you are paying, government will get them and they use it to help the ones that are vulnerable, the ones that their income level is less. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So these are ways in which government can intervene in the economy. Any question?
No.